On Dan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Crossroads, a D&D 5th edition campaign. This is currently season 1, week number 2, hour number 3.
Diagnosis delicious.
Today's episode brought to you by Lasagna.
Dr. Hibbert.
If we could actually get Lasagna to sponsor us, that'd be pretty nice.
Lasagna. What is it good for?
I think lasagna is a recipe, not necessarily a company.
Well, there we go. Let's found lasagna. Anyway.
That's what we're called, lasagna.
Yeah.
Lasagna, the company. We make solar panels.
Why not?
Why not, right?
I give up.
Go with it. Just
okay. So you guys all meet back up at the south gate. You have an extra horse. You see Fleur ride up on a cart horse, dragging the cart behind it, still painted on the sides of the car to bring out your dead. She's obviously ready for whatever you find south of the wall.
I guess you don't need a horse then.
I figured since we're going that way and everyone's dying, I might as well just make tomorrow's work even easier.
always the optimist, aren't you?
I'm optimistic that I'm going to find bodies of some sort.
That's a pretty fair guess.
Why does this feel like a repeat?
Man, you're always so weird.
What feels like a repeat?
Last time we had a cart and there was bodies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A dragon was involved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just concerned because she comes up saying, I brought the cart because I'm assuming that where we're going, there's going to be bodies. And I'm just thinking, is she going to make the bodies? Or
Right. Do you know something we don't?
We're all going with her.
Oh, but she's got to have a cart to bring back your bodies. I see. That's kind of scary sounding if you think about it that way.
Well,
Why can't you just...
But oddly, not the strangest or scariest thing she's ever said.
You heard
In
her.
perspective.
What is worse in that scenario? Oh.
Someone telling you that they're going to murder you, maybe, and bring you back? Or the fact we're going down south to face a horde of goblins?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. All right.
I don't
I've
know.
got the...
I still think, though, that everyone in town would rather hear someone say, hey, let's go face a horde of goblins than to hear Fleur say,
Blessings.
Blessings be with you. Go fuck yourself.
Bless you today.
I got your blessings right here.
They'd rather take their chances with the goblins.
You make a good point. All right, I got that set up. Okay. So you guys head out south of town.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that sounds fitting. I need to raise the size of this map. Just 1 second.
Cute, dramatic squirrel.
Dramatic squirrel.
Yeah.
Hugh Duskwood soundtrack.
Dramatic squirrel. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I've seen it.
da da da, and it's the squirrel turns around and looks at you, or chipmunk.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
I was thinking I misheard you, but I guess it really was squirrel.
Apparently. All right. I've got your map set up. I need to bring your tokens on. And set you all up for a horrible fate.
I feel set up.
Oh, you definitely are. Okay. Give it a turn order. Yes, that thing. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. All right. It's actually surprisingly quiet as you're leaving the south gate. You would expect to see people coming in by the droves with what you're hearing is going on down there. But
So, yeah.
it's fairly quiet. Now, does that mean there are not many survivors? You're not sure. we'll venture a guess that there were no survivors.
What does Maevis carry like on her person? Like, I've got the sword hanging, the daggers, and like, what has everybody got on?
This is good description.
Rapier, dagger.
Okay, so I can
Leather.
see your weapon. Okay.
I got 2 maces.
Okay.
I have a mace and a light crossbow.
And a pair of tongs.
What order do y'all march out? Well, ride out in. I'm assuming from what you were saying earlier that the gnome on the nanny goat leads the charge.
I think that's what we decided. Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
Following the gnome.
Yes.
Okay, that's Maevis. Maevis is following the gnome. Who's after Maevis?
We already look so intimidating.
Yeah.
I'll go to look intimidating with those square pupils.
Who else? I would take not the back, so I'll go next.
Okay.
I have no preference, so if Fleur wants to.
Fleur's dragging a cart.
So,
And are you taking the spare horse with you as well?
Yeah, I have the
yeah,
horse.
didn't we agree to do that?
Okay. So
Then I
Maevis
can
is
in front of the cart.
all right. Gotcha.
Fleur will probably be in the back.
Gotcha. I will line that up. All right.
Shinoe.
So you ride south. You see a couple of farms that already seem to be abandoned right outside the gates, making you think that perhaps these citizens already made it in the gates.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You haven't seen any sign of struggle out this far. Once you've made it out to about 2 miles, then it gets to be a little more dubious. You'll see a splash of blood along the road, but no body any direction. Lots of little footprints that go across the road, always seeming to go coming from the mountain range and heading to the west. Almost every track you see, they're all headed west for some reason. It doesn't take you too long to travel the 3 miles to the small potato farm that you were told about. When you get there, you see the fields are quiet, as well as the farmhouse. You don't see any action going on there at all. But there does still seem to be some smoke coming from the hearth in the farmhouse. What do you do?
Go investigate.
Start looking around.
Yeah.
All right. We will activate.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Let it go, power!
Enabled the fog of
Heart.
war. Reveal areas.
Dun.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
Start spreading the news.
You really singing that right now?
We're so intimidating, those characters.
I look fabulous.
All right. That's what you're able to see. You see there's a door on the farmhouse and then a door leading towards a cellar. And let me put this here. Well, this is going to give away a little bit of the mystery, but you never gave me a goblin token, Chris.
What?
You didn't.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Let me see. Let me see.
Sorry, I'm using the orcs. These are really beefy goblins.
Well fed. I could have sworn I gave you one.
You would have thought.
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Listen here, I've been moving, so you can't say nothing to me.
You know, I ask for art assets, and what happens? I get excuses.
All right. Well, fine. That's like a nice snack.
I've got some right here. This will work. That's a dragon. I don't need that yet.
Yes, this fucking guy.
What? You want a dragon?
No. Okay. Well, damn
Okay.
resources.
There we go. Ghost goblins. Whereby? Goblin. No, it's Null. How did I mistake Null for Goblin? What the heck's wrong with me?
Well, there's a lot.
Do you want the answer to that?
Is there an answer to that?
Here's your chance. What's the answer to that?
You can use the Sragg JP or the Sragg looking token. He looks like a goblin.
Oh, thanks. I'm just using this gnome fellow with the two swords. They'll work out all right.
Okay. Until they get mixed up. But there's a Sragg JPEG that looks like a goblin.
Fixed it up. There you go, guys. So you ride up on the farmhouse. There's a little well sitting out there. You apparently parked right on top of the haystack. I'm going to move that across there. Put the gnome in front near the front door where he would be. Put you back in the haystack because why not? There you go. Forget the haystack. There's no haystack. Once you start riding up to the farmhouse, you do start hearing voices from inside. Does anybody speak Goblin?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Languages.
Where is that?
No, I don't speak Goblin.
Okay.
Languages is in the bottom left corner.
Oh, I forgot to put it in.
Yeah. Got to put Goblin in.
No, I forgot to put it in my languages.
Oh, I think you said.
I did too. but
Yeah, Goblin.
I don't-
yeah,
I don't think I can-
Of course.
speak Goblin.
Did I not mention that I'm proficient in crafting everything? It's right here. I just wrote it down.
That's
I
so
speak
weird.
Fluent Ant, and they told me of how many goblins there are, and they
Yeah.
speak Goblin.
Okay.
The goblin speaking ants.
Sure, that makes sense. Why not?
No, it doesn't. What do I have to? I knew I forgot to fill something out.
What'd you forget?
To fill out the languages.
Fill out his Goblin. His Goblin languages.
Okay, there they are.
Elvin.
Dun, 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 dun.
Goblin's in there now too, isn't it? You're gonna do it just because you hate me.
No, I don't. I don't think I have goblin.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Those are some cool looking.
I can speak Necronomicon.
How about no? All right. According to this, a level 2 party should be able to handle 56 goblins before a rest.
Holy smokes.
What?
Choke yourself, David. You choke yourself right now.
Could they just like climb on top of each other so we could just blow them up at once?
No, they're all lined up with crossbows.
Tactical, yeah, it was tactical.
Tactical goblins. Son of a bitch.
There's one tactical gnoll standing in the back with like a feather in his cap.
Yeah, after training all the goblins.
Onward!
All right, here we go. Where are we going? Initiative. Now we're getting some initiative. Who rolled that?
I did.
Are we initiative?
I'm not sure. Someone rolled it. You know, I did put in the document before we got started that if anyone was to make a roll that wasn't called for, they would instantly, was it die? Was that what I said, Keith? I can't remember.
I can't
I don't
remember either.
remember that
I can't say
happening.
anything. I made a couple today without.
But
it.
everybody knows when you got into the house that you should roll initiative.
Does everybody
And
know that?
since I'm first in line, I think I should be able to roll initiative.
Well, all right. I'm
Nice
following
knowing
that logic. That sounds good.
Do you
So
want
we'll-
initiative?
Yeah, go ahead. Combat's starting, whether or not there's anything in there.
No, seriously.
Poor
Do
old
you want it?
farmer's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cuddled behind
Smash
a
that
chair.
Yeah, seriously, go ahead and roll this.
We're
It's
very
going to,
consistent.
this is going to end up in a fight. It always does.
Go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
all I know is somebody was talking about a bunch of goblins and stuff. So I'm just getting ready. Holy shit. Please go ahead.
Oh yeah, we will.
All right, upstairs. There. And here.
There's no additional languages in 5e, is there? I'm looking.
Additional languages?
You know, I think
Yeah,
in your
17.
racials it says all that, but I don't know.
Well, the
about
racials
anything
gives it, but sometimes the backgrounds do too.
else. Oh,
Mhm.
you'd have to look it up.
I am looking it up.
Yeah,
It's probably in the part where it says background.
I'm asking because in case someone else already looked it up.
Can you study languages though?
17, 123, 125.
Like how wizards could?
yeah. There's a linguistic skill. You can learn more languages
Cool.
if that's your goal.
I know there's not as much meat and potatoes in 5e as there is in 3.5.
It depends on what direction you're looking. It seems.
Well, there's no deities mentioned in.
Yeah, there is.
Is there? Where's it at?
Back of the book.
Is there like a whole book devoted to it?
There
Or
is
it
now,
just-
yeah.
Is there just like a section?
It's like 4 or 5 pages.
Where's it at?
The back of the book.
In the player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out.
I'll get that. And this is just riveting. I should have had this part totally finished.
Shame on you.
Well, I didn't know which direction you guys were going.
Sure.
I didn't. How am I supposed to know what you people are going to go after?
Lola
I didn't
spits
know
at
you
you.
were going to. Lola spits at me. There's a dragon in there now. I'm done with this. Cook a goat.
Lola spits at the goat and critically hits.
All right. Lola spits at herself and critically hits.
How far of a travel was this?
It was 3 miles south of the city.
So it didn't take us super long to get here.
No. You were here pretty quick.
Lola does a goat spit for 10 feet
Oh,
and
there
hits
it
for
is.
3d6.
It's your background. It's not your int doesn't give you any additional languages, but your background might. So you got to check your backgrounds.
There we go.
Did you get all that, David?
No.
10-foot spit, 3d6 damage.
Was she spitting acid?
I'm still riding her, by the way. I didn't dismount.
Lola's acid spit.
I get mounting damage.
No.
Or
Okay.
you
so
damaged
that-
something when you mounted it.
That's the combat. Okay. 400. That's a fair
400.
encounter. 46 here. Make sure to include the treasure.
400 goblins.
Just in total.
I better get 10 gold a fucking piece for this shit.
All right. So Ardo, not Ardo, excuse me. Foedrin, what do? You're right
Ardo,
outside the
run.
door. Ardo's dead.
I listen to the door to see what I can hear.
You hear several different goblin voices chattering back and forth. One of them is a little deeper than the others, and every time he speaks, the rest of them are quiet.
Do I know they're goblins? Well, I know they told us they were goblins, but do I know that those are goblins?
You've recognized the goblin tongue, but you don't know the language.
Right,
They're friends of yours.
It is hilarious.
Anybody know what they're saying? I whisper.
I don't speak Goblin.
Are you Batman?
No.
Okay.
I'm whispering.
Who are you? I don't think I speak Goblin.
Does anybody speak Goblin?
Can we tell how many there are? Anybody?
How many voices did you count?
You could attempt a perception, an active perception. I suppose that would want to be this time.
I will
See if you can
attempt
try to tell the number of
a
voices.
perception. I don't know how many there are in there. There's one.
Okay. So, listening in, anyone else that wants to get on this? We just need the two. That's fine.
Maybe three.
Yeah, Foedrin thinks there's maybe 3 goblins in
We
there.
can take them.
Finias, hearing the different ways some of them are speaking, is going to guess from what he's hearing that there's at least 6 in that room, possibly more.
Yeah, there's at least 6, maybe more.
I could have sworn there was 3.
That's a lot of goblins. We got any tricks up our sleeves?
Burn down the cabin.
I don't think
Burn
that
down
should
the-
maybe
don't the
burn down.
What if-
Farmers want their house
What if
back?
the
Yeah.
farmer's in there?
Yeah, what if they're holding him hostage?
Do you have a way to save him?
Yeah,
We
just
could
send the
kill
gnome over there and
goblins.
start making him make noise. And as they come out of the cabin, we'll jump them.
You want to set up an ambush?
Well, we could do that. How would we do it?
We do have the cart.
There's a
We run them
guess-
over with the cart.
there's a cellar
I
here.
guess somebody could. Oh, you think we could gain entrance through the cellar?
Maybe.
Why not just force the lock if it's locked? Is it locked?
Yeah, we can't go. You can't run headlong into a deal full of goblins.
How do we know there's not goblins down in the basement, anyways?
So
What if we run-
cannot hear us.
Put your phone on silence.
Sorry, it was Geico. They. That's my claim.
Where's the front to this building? We can't see it yet, eh?
No, you can't. You're at the back door to the building.
I had to get insurance on the go.
It's a 2-story building.
Oh shit!
Yep. 3 if you count the basement that's beside you.
Can we see? Is there a way that we could get to the top floor from the outside?
From the outside, unless you scaled up the wall, no. You literally have to climb the wall.
Boots of spider climbing or at the dry cleaners.
Spider climb or grappling hook.
How about I go climb or sneak around the corner and take a spy?
Yes.
What if one of us? What if we went around the corner and one of us knocked on the door and ran around the corner and we ambushed?
Well, let's see if we can see anything around the corner first. But I like the ambush idea.
I'm gonna head past the cellar. I guess there's no windows or anything, right?
Yeah, no windows on the ground floor.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and sneak like this way, and then
Staying close.
Yeah, and then spy around the corner best I can.
All right. Once you get there, you can see that there is a front window on the building, and you see that there's some type of a porch. So
Okay,
you're
so
assuming the front door is up in that porch area.
So I look back towards the group and kind of like wave them to come closer.
Okay.
I can just keep waving until they come closer.
We come closer.
Okay. So Maevis is there waving.
There's no windows along here? No?
Not along the back, not along the side that Maevis went down. There is a window along the direction
Would
that
you
y'all
like
were
us
first facing.
to roll stealth?
Yeah, you would have to roll a stealth to get past the windows, you think.
Oh, you don't want us to roll stealth now? Okay.
No
Not right
windows.
now. No windows on this side. If you try to make it across this side, then if you try to go west on the map here, yes, you'll need to roll a stealth.
Okay.
So what do you
So, okay, set up here. I'm gonna go look over there. And if I see anything, I'll run back. And if they notice me and come chasing, then jump them.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and sneak across the front
I'm
here.
holding an Eldritch Blast to hit the first enemy that comes around the corner.
All right. You see the shutters are open on that window.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sneak. Try and see. It's +1, by the way, because of Jack of all trades, apparently.
Okay.
Because of that.
You're going to. Okay, you're going to sneak. Go for it. Make your roll.
Oh, I did. Did I just send that to me?
Yeah, I don't see
He
anything.
clicked on himself.
Oh, yeah. Oops. It's a 14 + 1, 15.
I can't see it. I gotta see it. I'm sorry. Careful with that little dice thingy up there, everybody. I'd hate for you to get like a natural 20 and be like, well,
Yeah, well, we can solve that. There you go. See? Rolled.
You're gonna send me a picture.
It's right there.
Come on, man. Okay, fine. Jeez.
Keeping it.
Make sure it's not set on that ever again.
It's because I was trying. I forgot to update the languages and stuff. So,
Okay.
and my spells. So I was fiddling with that earlier.
Okay.
You're fired.
And I figured you didn't want me to spam the chat with the spell stuff.
No. Okay, so you got a 14 plus 1's a 15. Are you going to try to peer in the window or just slide past down below?
Which is easier, to peer in the window or to peer over in by the door?
You don't know what's going on over by the door. You could crawl along when you get to that window and not see inside, make it past it with no problem, and see what's up near the front door. Or you could just try to peek inside through this window. It's really up to you on how you want to do it.
Where did we hear the voices?
Somewhere in, can you see the ping?
Yeah.
You were hearing voices coming from there, and there.
And they weren't like shouting or anything?
No.
Okay,
They
so
were close enough to be having a conversation.
I'm going to spy in the window then.
Okay. All right. You get up to the window.
Wherever that is.
Right here.
Okay.
Being there, I'm going to go ahead and reveal this as you're getting a little more view. Peering into the window, you're able to quickly see, and you just like poke your head up right by and look in, huh?
Yeah. And then duck.
Oh, shit. Look at all those nasty goblins.
You see several goblins sitting around the table talking, and two of them up walking. This one that's closest to you is turned away and fixing to turn back around towards the window when you duck. So,
Okay.
All right. So that's what you got for that. What did anyone else have any actions they'd like to try? Or are you all waiting on the bard to come back dead or alive?
Waiting on the dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Gotcha.
Thought he was scouting it out over there.
Just checking. I just want to make sure. So what are you doing now, Scout?
Going back.
Going back? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Your Scout returns.
And then let them know what I saw. There's like 5, maybe 6 goblins in there. The deck seems rather large. But the door is on the west side.
And you also saw stairs leading up to the second floor.
Well, they know there's a second floor.
Yeah, they know there's a second floor, but now you see the stairs at least. You also did not see, in what you were able to see anyway, any entrance from the cellar to the regular floor. So, discuss, attack.
So do we lure them out into a?
That's what I was thinking. We would lure them out and ambush them.
Yep. So we got a wall between us and them. They have to come around the corner.
Who's bait?
Foedrin,
Yes.
come up here. He just like climbs on top of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a little forward.
Oh, yes. It's true what they say.
So did he go around the corner now?
No.
No. Vocalize.
How about we set up that ambush here?
Okay.
Can you be like loud and draw them out?
Hey, Maevis, come
sure.
here real quick. Maevis, come here real quick.
How loud did you say that?
No, just enough to get Maevis' earshot so far.
Mavis is earshot. Everyone else is whispering like, "Hey, Mavis, come here real quick."
No.
Over here, Mavis.
Hey, Maevis, come here.
Hey, my bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Define your intensity of your come here. That sounds like you're trying to yell it.
It's not being yelled yet. Come here. It's still whispered. She's like motioning at you, like, come here.
Alrighty. Well,
Point at her. What do you want?
Come here so I can scream, hey, you.
Ignore her.
Okay.
all right. So you want me to go now?
Look at everybody.
Are y'all ready?
I
Are they
guess so.
nodding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
All right.
There's a tree here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna position myself behind the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to move right up to the corner of the wall.
All
Let's
right.
see.
Shield out with sword.
Svetlana?
I'm gonna need to sneak past that door.
I'm following Foedrin.
Okay.
Damn it.
Roll a stealth. Get past that window without being detected.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Why did you roll at a disadvantage?
I roll it as a disadvantage.
You actually did roll at a disadvantage.
It's on normal.
No, you
I
rolled.
clicked
It's all
normal.
right.
14.
It's a 15.
It's a 15. Yeah.
All right.
So you're good. You slide past the window.
All right.
Mavis, you're a little jealous. He didn't even have to duck.
All right. What can I see past this little porch part?
Once you get up to that porch, you see the main door and two more windows right on that porch.
All right. Are we ready?
I nod at him.
Ready as we're ever gonna be.
Thumbs up.
I give him the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I walk on to the porch.
All
And
right.
then bang on the
You're
door.
not being stealthy anymore, though, right?
No, not really.
Do you look in the direction of the windows?
Yeah. I'm kind of
All right.
looking all over the place.
You make eye contact.
Holy fucking shit.
I
I say that.
A bigger one looks and goes, "Whoa!" and starts screaming something in a guttural language.
I'll bang on the side of the door. Come on out, you sons of bitches! And then I start to run away.
All
See, I
right.
can move 25 feet, so
We've all got our initiatives.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Let me
13 one, right? Or no?
make sure everybody's got your new initiative.
We're gonna die.
Because it's gonna be a fight in the old town tonight. Add turn.
I guess we're not in
Yes.
town anymore.
Oh.
So switch the music.
They
Yeah,
got
we'll
zeros.
music. Oh no, I just haven't rolled this stuff.
Oh, you're just putting them on there?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Really? Mhm. Okay. Turn order. Whoa, I've got 2 Foedrins.
Cool.
Or I only got the one on my screen.
You a 13 or a 3 Foedrin? Oh yeah, you're a 13.
13.
Trashing you. How many people do I have? Maevis, did you get what did you get this time?
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Maevis the 19 is gone. Phineas
Oh,
got
because it showed up as 21 on my screen, but not yours. That's crazy. Because I did it to self. Oops.
Phineas, are you 21 or 13 this time?
Were we redoing initiative?
I've got 2 initiatives on this turn order for some reason.
Oh, I'm 13.
Okay, let me get rid of that. And Fleur, I
19.
think you're the 19, yeah, because you were 13 last time. Svetlana.
I think it's my fault because I
Okay.
rolled to myself. So it created like a sub initiative.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Svetlana is
Better.
18.
there, 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I've got everybody in the order they're going to get to act. Good. All right. So the guttural roar comes out. Foedrin yells, "Come here!" Maevis, what do you do?
When I looked inside the window, they didn't look like they had any like bows and arrows or anything like that, did they? Or javelins?
You saw that 2 of them were carrying, let me see what they've got here.
Like throwing spears or anything?
Each of the ones you see in there have short bows and scimitars.
Oh, sons of bitches.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna kind of get into position. What photo did you try and run away? Is that what you?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But of course, initiative takes place before, so I have to wait till my turn to run away.
But you said like back up or something.
Well, no, I knocked on the door, which doesn't that initiate combat?
I meant us. You didn't
Oh.
let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gave you the thumbs up. Like that's what I'm going to do right now. We're
Okay.
doing it.
I meant you're running. Never mind.
Okay, sorry. I don't know.
You're running
know
away.
exactly.
You never let anyone know about the running away. Is what I'm
Yes.
asking.
No.
Yes, of course. That's what I'm not running away. I'm going to retreat back to where we're at.
Are you screaming anything?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! No.
Well, he heard me curse when I saw the ogre, so he doesn't know that's what I was cursing about. But
Can you do readied actions in this case?
Readied actions in this case?
That's when you hold your
T?
action. Only combat, only attacks.
Only attacks. Okay.
Okay, then no. All right.
Can I have cast Armor of Agathis on myself prior to him doing that?
Was I guess, yeah. You just went over by the tree. You didn't do anything else, as far as I know.
It's here. Guess I could go here. Okay, I'll go there.
Okay.
And then I'll do. That's a bonus action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would be a touch. Don't do that. Okay. I'll do that. And that.
You put True Strike on who?
Good question. I'll give Bardic Inspiration to the gnome and True Strike, I think, on Finias.
Okay. So, Fleur, you're up.
I'm gonna make my movement and then hold my combat action.
Wait, True Strike has to be cast on a mob.
Fine.
No, True Strike doesn't have to be cast on a mob.
Huh? You extend pointed at target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight on the target's defenses. Well, you have
On
advantage.
your next turn, you gain advantage.
No,
on
I
your
think I
first
put
attack
the
roll.
wrong. I might have put the wrong spell there.
Well, you can see exactly how to hit the gnome.
Whoops.
Hit him in the knees.
I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm doing it.
Can you do that? Split your turn up, move, and then hold your attack.
Yes, you
Peek?
can. Yes, you can.
You can.
You can
Okay.
move any. You can move any. You have your full movement that you can split up a billion different ways until you hit the maximum movement.
So
Okay.
you can do full movement and then hold your combat, correct?
You can do half movement.
You have to state what's your. You can hold your action, and you have to state what will trigger your action.
Okay.
True
I
crawling
say-
morph? No. No.
Most thing I did was I moved my 15 foot, which is half my movement, and ready to action was shield and sword ready for anything coming out besides Foedrin.
Okay, so just so you know, like it would you're ready to action. Like you would say, I want to attack anything that gets in range
Okay.
because you can't move again.
Can I move my full 30 foot and then do the delay combat
You
action?
can only move when it's your turn. So if you're moving, you have to do it now, and then
That's
declare
right.
your action. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I can make my full movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your turn right now, so yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to go to there, which is my full movement for the turn.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then I will ready action for anything coming into my strike range besides Foedrin.
Okay. You take that nanny goat out.
The nanny, I'm still on the nanny. No.
All right, Svetlana, you're up.
So far, though, no enemies, right?
So far, no enemies are outside. Yes.
Then I'm gonna stay where I'm at and hold action unless I see something coming out that's a big bad.
Makes sense. Okay. So you got two holding. If you see them come out, what are you doing?
I'll have my crossbow.
Crossbow. You see something come out, you're going to shoot with the crossbow. All right. The big boy here is going to move.
So the True Strike was written correctly on my spell thing.
Okay.
It's concentration, though. It's a ready to action. As soon as something I see comes out, I'm casting that on.
Okay. And then you gain the inspiration?
He gains the advantage on his first strike against it.
The inspiration I put on.
I mean, you gain the advantage on your attack roll. Okay.
On my first attack roll, yes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
And that's concentration, so it lasts forever until I say no.
Okay. He moves in there and starts barking orders. Finias is up.
I'm poking my head out from the tree, holding a hex spell for the first aggressive mob that appears.
The first guy's in a lot of trouble. Okay. Foedrin,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
All right. I'm going to move my maximum 25 feet. But wait.
All right.
Which would be...
Foedrin hops on the nanny goat and rides away triumphantly.
Mission
You'll never
success.
catch me.
All right. Now, monster turns. At the top of the oh goodness, ignore that. That's not there. That's offset so bad. You see the two windows on the second story fly open. The shutters fly open.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
And there are two goblins. I'm going to reveal them on the second layer down below.
Okay.
Looking out with short bows. Is that going to activate anything from you or Svetlana?
It would
True
activate.
strike for me.
It would activate my hex and Svetlana's attack.
All right. The closest goblin to you would be this fellow. I don't know if you can see him down below. You'd have to scroll down. I've got the bottom layer and the top layers below
I
it.
see. So yeah, can you push an icon to represent the hex? It'd be the closest. Yeah.
Okay. You've got an X on him. Let's put some voodoo.
I will yell out attack the left one. But I'm hexing the right one.
Yeah, hold on. I think. Can I just like go back? I don't think I'm going to be doing True Strike on one that's on a second level, considering I'd have to throw my rapier at it. Ground level. Could I just add that into my? It's kind of what I meant in the first place.
Okay.
So I'll just wait. It won't activate anything for me.
Okay. Svetlana, fire your crossbow.
I think she had to go AFK.
Oh, okay. We'll let her shoot in a second then. They're going to fire at the gnome as they were ordered.
No.
What's the inspiration do? It's attack rolls, saving throws, and something else, right? Ability check. That's what it was.
I use my pinches of power to pull them off the second tier.
Does either of those hit your AC, Foedrin?
Let me see. Armor class is 17.
Nope.
Nope.
So the two arrows ping off. One of them hits the ground next to you. The other pings off your armor.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, on the ground floor, 15 foot. Orcs start coming out. Not orcs, goblins. Come on, Sragg.
Come on, Chris.
When you
Where's
use
our goblins?
orc tokens to represent goblins.
We'll fight another we were fighting goblins today. We're in trouble, so.
Okay, so now the first goblin that comes out would get the True Strike.
Yeah. I can work with that. They're not going to make that. No. So they're piling out here. But he can make it to the window. Which
Is
is
that
the window?
technically in range of Fleur to stab at.
Let's see. Does that into my actual threat range there?
Stab at the.
Yes,
5
that's
yards,
5
isn't it?
foot. 5
Okay.
foot. Whoa.
Or 5 feet. Sorry, not 5 yards. My bad.
Yeah.
So
Easy.
here we go.
Using a lance.
Right?
Oh, okay. It's just the damage. That was an astral one.
Okay. So Fleur sees the goblin with the bow poke his head out the window and swings. The goblin pulls back in and you hit the window pane instead,
Okay.
doing a heavy 5 damage to it. All right. Goblin with the bow here will fire at the gnome.
That son of a bitch.
And hit the ground next to Maevis, because goblins suck.
They are goblins.
You know, they're not very good at this. Okay. All right, that's them. I think everyone's activated. Maevis, you're up. I need to put the true strike to this guy, so I need to put something on that. There we go.
Yep. Okay. How many can I see right now?
You have visual on 2 on the top floor and 4 down below. Four, right? I mean, you can look over the top of them. Well,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5 total then.
I'm just gonna go stab that guy.
Okay. Right in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go attempt to stab that guy.
Okay.
And then there's a button for this here, isn't there? Is it this one?
Yeah, that will hit. Okay.
I forgot the damage.
Rolling 2 decks. Okay. He takes 2 damage.
What does a rapier do?
I believe it's a
Piercing.
6, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a 1d6.
I doubt they changed that.
Looking it up now.
I'm sure they
1d8.
Rapiers are D8 now.
Yep.
They improved them.
Yep.
So a D8 plus 2. Okay, then.
I had already rolled your damage.
I know he just had his
No,
dex.
Oh,
Oh, it's just your
something
dex.
else.
That's weird.
And I fucked that up too because that didn't actually roll anything. Just that rolled a 1.
It's just like 1. Yeah, because of the slash. That's
Right.
All right. So
There,
this
oh,
one's
jeez.
There we go.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
an actual.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, eh?
okay.
That
so
actually rolled.
Did you
something.
did you roll the advantage on the first one?
No.
He hit.
No, but he has advantage, so you could roll for a natural 20.
Oh, I forgot about that. I
Yeah,
forgot to
yeah.
click the. Is there an advantage button?
Yeah, it's at
There
the
is.
top.
Well, like up there where it says roll, there's normal, advantage, disadvantage.
Oh.
Just roll a d20.
Advantage plus
you get a 20, then
disadvantage.
it's a crit.
is it only 20s crit now?
Or whatever his
Yeah,
range
range.
is.
We're good.
Because if they have crit range of 19 to 12, never mind. That's not a natural 19. Okay. All right. So we're good there. You move forward. You stab this guy. Did a nasty 3 damage to the poor fellow.
3.
Yeah.
What?
2 and 1, right?
8 and 2?
What was that first D8?
The one that fucked up with the slash at the end, so it rolled a 1.
Oh.
So it didn't roll the D8. It just rolled 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it rolled the automatic whatever you put in.
Okay, then. That makes more sense.
Yeah, so that's what that was.
So we will do that. We will.
Because there's no brackets, it didn't actually roll a dice.
All right, then. So instead, this first goblin comes running out. Maevis points at it, dashes forward, and stabs it straight through the heart with the rapier, dropping it to the ground. Very, very dead. Yeah, that's dead. Fleur? What do you do?
Did you let Svetlana
Okay.
do her held action?
So she's back
The
now.
crossbow bolt to the top?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, she's back.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's okay. If you want to just say I held it, we can just move on. It's fine.
Oh
No, 'cause this is the second round.
This is the second round now. So you would have got that shot.
I
And
said
if you
it, attack the left one. Because while you were gone, if you scroll down to the second half of the map, 2 archers opened up top.
And started shooting.
Yeah.
Hit the gnome.
Oh.
Your held action would have hit. They were the first ones to appear, so one of them would have got shot. I said
Down
attack.
there at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said attack the left one.
Because the bottom map is the second floor.
Okay. Just so I know, because I only have a range of 80 on this, so I had already...
That's
I
like the
didn't.
whole.
Oh yeah, you'd easily be able to hit them.
You could cover the whole house.
Technically, besides being 10 foot up, they're like 25 foot and 35 foot away.
Okay.
Yeah, you could
So-
definitely hit them.
Okay. So if that's...
Whoa,
if that's
3
on your-
dimensions. Mind blown.
I'm not sure exactly if this is how I do this, but...
Yeah, that's generally how you do that.
Oh, jeez, with the crits.
Oh, geez, there, eh?
Holy shit!
Good, right?
Darren's got his friggin' Canadian coming out.
Full Canadian, eh?
Holy
Oh,
fucking
jeez, man.
geez, there, eh?
Okay,
Hey, I was due for a next crit.
so 8
Fucking hell!
8 plus
6
Uh,
plus. Oh wait, no, what is it?
No, that should be an automatic 8.
yeah, so it's 8 plus
It's 6 plus 8.
6 plus 8.
14.
Okay.
It explodes.
All right, 14.
Red
His
misted.
head
Fucking goo runs down the side of the house.
All
Girl
over
power.
Fleur.
I gotta warn you though, because I crit on that one. I guarantee you, I'm gonna.
Yeah, next
fail
one is
on the
flat foot.
next one.
Get out of the way, or a crossbow.
All right.
Try not to shoot yourself.
The shutters burst open at the top. The 2 goblins fired towards the gnome. The first one fired and chinked off his armor. The second one fired, hitting the ground. Horrible aim. You look up, and that's because his head is now pinned to the windowsill. And that's all that's holding him up. She killed him straight out, just doo-doo, and he's stuck there to the windowsill, dead. Still holding the bow, hanging there. You finished him off completely. That poor guy. I feel sorry for him.
I don't.
You don't. Jeez, man, that's mean.
I
All right. So all that. Fleur, what do you do?
So for my movement action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And then I am going in for the kill on that one goblin.
You can't.
Can you do that?
Nope.
I can't?
No.
Okay.
Not unless your Shield of Faith is a bonus action. It says it's a regular action.
Yeah. So it's not like...
That's
okay.
your act. You get 1 action,
Yeah.
1
No
move
worries.
action,
Yeah,
1
it says
reaction, and 1
casting
bonus
time,
action.
1 action.
No worries.
Okay.
And there we go. That's it.
So you've got a bonus to AC for the next 10 minutes. Gotcha. All right. No movement, though?
Why? You,
Do you still get attacks of opportunity for people that cast?
Yes, actually.
You still
Okay.
get 1 reaction.
A reaction to the cast?
Like if the guy's surrounded, and
Yeah.
let's say there's 2 people making a cast,
Mhm.
only one of them could be attacked if it was 1 guy. Because he'd use up his reaction unless he has something that gets an extra reaction.
Okay.
So I think that's how that works now.
Yeah, your attack of opportunity is a reaction. If you've used it for anything else, you can't do it again until your next turn.
Which
Okay.
is also for us. So like say you're surrounded and all of them start trying to run away from you, you only get 1 reaction. You can only stab at one of them.
tie.
All right. And that's before your spell goes off, too, huh?
Okay. Concentration check for me.
Is that how that works now? How does it work to avoid being interrupted in the spell when you're attacked, Teak?
I'm checking.
Well, that's
Watch this.
I think he just takes damage. I don't think it stops the spell. Because a spell's not
that's
a
just-
concentration spell.
It's just an old mechanic. If someone hits you while you're casting, I don't know if it translated over or not, unfortunately, on this one.
No, he's fine.
Okay.
I'm double checking, but I don't think that is the thing.
Well, either way,
Concentration's only on spells that have concentration now.
Okay.
roll your damage and add me. I'm gonna have to add concentration to my sheet.
You could say that there's a ruling where you could go with that he has to roll a concentration, which is a stamina.
It is a 10
Constitution check. It's 10 or half the damage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so make your concentration check then.
Constitution save.
Constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
Which he would beat.
All
Or
right.
no.
No, because it's 10 or half the damage, whichever's higher, I'm guessing.
I think that's how it works.
So you lost your spell.
Yeah, just so you know,
Okay.
I'm actually not seeing anything that says there's a casting.
Fizzle.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says fizzle. Concentration
Okay.
checks, yes, but not fizz. Concentration checks if it's a concentration spell, but nothing if it's the act of casting it. You just take the damage and grin and bear it.
Okay.
So I'll
So
just
don't worry
take
about the spell. Yeah, you just take 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're gonna move? He can't attack you again, so you don't have to worry about that. That's just one
Yeah,
round.
I'm gonna move through it. I'm gonna stop.
Your dog's getting like antsy. He wants death.
And I'm
I'm
gonna stop
gonna
there.
kill him. I will. We'll get them all.
He's like, what are you talking about?
There you go.
All right. Svetlana, you're up.
Okay.
There's another archer.
Where are they?
Oh,
On the second floor.
there's an archer in this window,
Okay.
an archer up top, and the rest of them are around the corner here. But the 2 archers are the one that you can see. This one's dead. That's the dead guy. And the one that you pinned to the wall is still up here. Very, very dead.
Right. The little thing that comes on to tell you how far you're moving is. How do I make that come on?
The little ruler.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Click the. Y'all guys have to tell her that one because I have different icons than you do. Come here.
For what?
The ruler.
Measure.
The ruler's to measure distance. You just click. It looks like a comb, and then you
It's
just
in the top left-hand corner. Yeah.
click and hold it. It's underneath the magnifying glass.
Come on.
You click it, and then you go to where you're trying to measure from. You click your token, and you hold it down, and you drag it around, and you can see.
I must be blind. I'm not.
Hey, Shrek,
It
you
is
said
okay,
that
I'm
was. You said that was a ranged attack, right?
What?
You're in
Did the
range.
archer-
That's all you need
did
to know.
the-
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask real quick. I apologize. Run over.
No, go ahead.
Did the archer make
Better.
a close ranged attack on me, or was that with something else?
It wasn't an archer; it was a swordsman.
No, it was an archer because he was saying archer in the window right there.